Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Novakovic, and with my research partner Aydin Deforest, we are here to tell you why you should buy grass-fed beef and not processed meat. With research coming out that processed and lab-grown meat is very dangerous for your health, most people eat processed or lab-grown meat weekly without realizing the hidden dangers inside it. So today we're going to explain how the chemicals used to preserve processed or lab-grown meats can harm your health and why grass-fed beef is a cleaner, safer, and more nutritious option for your health long term. Starting with the chemical preservatives, on the left image is natural grass-fed beef that is only natural grass-fed with no preservatives, no coloring. The texture is different. And on the right is processed ground beef with all preservatives and coloring for shelf life. So the ground beef on the right has PG, which increases oxidative stress by disrupting glutathione and raising reactive oxygen species in human lung cells, according to a 2024 Nature Scientific Report study. Meanwhile, BHT, a synthetic preservative added to processed meats to stabilize fats and colors, is associated with hormone disruption and possible carcinogenic effects based on chemical safety data from Million Marker. These additives extend shelf life, but they can disrupt the body over time. So starting with the nutrient content of grass-fed beef, grass-fed beef is naturally nutrient-dense and free from chemical preservatives. The Mayo Clinic reports it contains lower total fat, and WebMD shows it has 2 to 6 times more omega-3 fatty acids, according to research. And research from the Nutrient Insider highlights higher levels of antioxidants like vitamin E and more micronutrients such as iron, folate, magnesium, and niacin. Beef research shows grass-fed beef contains more CLA, which is a healthy fat linked to improved metabolic and cardiovascular health. A clinical trial published in MDPI found that grass-fed beef promotes healthier inflammatory and metabolic responses after meals. And a WebMD analysis showed grass-fed beef had fewer antibiotic-resistant bacteria, which 6% versus 18% in conventional beef.
What's going on? I'm Aydin Deforest, and I'm going to be going over price difference. So grass-fed beef can cost up to 30% more because grass-fed cattle grow naturally and take 6 to 12 months longer to finish. The higher price reflects slower growth, pasture-based systems, and higher nutritional quality. Processed meat stays cheap because it's mass-produced, chemically preserved, and filled with additives that extend shelf life. All right, so let's go over where you can buy grass-fed beef. You can find grass-fed beef at stores like Whole Foods, Wegmans, Costco, and even Aldi's too. You can also order directly from regenerative farms such as Seven Sons, Alder Springs Ranch, and Primal Pastures, or buy from local farmers markets and local butchers. All right, let's move to the environmental impact. So, grass fed systems have environmental benefits when managed well. Regenerative grazing can restore soil health, improve biodiversity, and make use of non croppable land. Some studies also show mixed greenhouse gas results, but many regenerative systems help sequester carbon and support healthier ecosystems compared to industrial field lots. All right, as we're wrapping up here, let's take a look at this. Processed meats rely on chemical preservatives linked to cancer, diabetes, oxidative stress, and hormone disruption. Grass-fed beef offers cleaner protein, better nutrients, fewer antibiotic-resistant bacteria, and environmental benefits when raised regeneratively. Choosing grass-fed beef means choosing a healthier option for you and a more sustainable system for the future. As a college wrestler, I personally have seen the difference between processed meats and grass-fed meats. As someone who used to eat processed meats because it was cheaper, and it didn't really make me feel like I performed at my best. It didn't make me feel as I was like very healthy too. As I've changed over to grass-fed meats only, I've kind of realized and felt that I perform a lot better and that I feel healthy more frequently too. So, there is a lot of benefits to the grass-fed lifestyle, and like I said, you're avoiding all like the preservatives from the chemicals and everything. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our presentation, and I hope you guys choose to buy grass fed meats instead of processed meats. Thank you.